The ground crew is going to be doing a briefing shortly, so the whole crew is prepared for the landing of Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2. Albertine Executive Airport has one runway, so that makes it slightly less complicated than some of the other bigger airports that we've been to, like JFK. The airport's going to be closed when we land, which is quite a nice perk. We appreciate that. makes it a lot easier for our whole crew. But the team will run you through everything over the next couple minutes. It is a very special operation. Lots of people on the ground, between 15 and 20 people, camera crews, as well as people catching the airplane, people on bicycles, people in cars, all of the above. So you will enjoy the explanation.
I think I see the puppy of Albertine already. I can make a direct approach. No, just kidding.
So, yeah, I think the helicopter will join you soon.
Actually, at 49 Delta, resume navigation.
Yeah, the tower called me.
13,000.
I see him.
Okay, you can switch on promotion or landing lights as needed. We will monitor the temperature here on ground.
Very good.
So, can you confirm that you set up all lights in the cockpit as needed?
Information Alpha Hotel Charlie has visual on the Solar Impulse aircraft. We will maintain visual.
Alpha Hotel Charlie, Roger, remain your separation from the solar itself.
Copy, maintaining on separation.
Roger, report when you wish to climb above 4,000.
We are ready to climb. Request cabin altitude of 1,000 below, and we will maintain visual separation with the aircraft. We will stay above and behind.
Alpha Hotel Charlie, Roger, then maintain your own separation. You climb not above 6,000 feet.
Copy, clear. 1,000 and below, Alpha Hotel Charlie.
Hotel Bravo Sierra Bravo. Hotel Bravo Sierra Bravo. I have a helicopter inside.
2,000 India Day 7.
Helicopter inside. Hotel Bravo Sierra Bravo.
Central India Bravo, thank you. That aircraft is climbing 3 level, maintaining its own separation from you.
Let's go, Pedro. Sierra Bravo.
Okay, at 49 Delta, contact UA Center 120.
Welcome back to Solar Impulse TV, live from the Mission Control Center in Monaco. Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2 making their way towards Abu Dhabi. They're about 140 kilometers out, and shortly they will be leaving the holding pattern that they are doing at present and making their way towards Albertine Executive Airport. The landing will be in about an hour and a half, 1 hour and a half, and the ground crew is actually just about to start their briefing. That's the head of ground crew, Nils. He's got a meerkat in the cockpit, you may have noticed up to this point, which is in his honor. But yes, enjoy. They'll be giving you a sense of what happens for a landing of Solar Impulse. It's not your average landing. But happily, Albertine Executive Airport is actually closed, or will be closed during the landing, so that will make our lives a little bit easier. And you're also seeing here the number of people necessary for a landing of Solar Impulse. So you should be able to get a few more details by watching Nils give his presentation.
Okay, so tonight we do the last landing. The first thing to know is we need to keep excitation down. We need to do it properly, so I need everybody to calm down and to do as we know. We did it a couple of times, we know how to do it. We must not improvise and do special thing. It's not because it's a short taxi that it's going to be an easy operation. We do expect wind, and we have a lot of media around. So I need everybody to focus. So you calm down, you concentrate, you focus, and you keep for the safety of the people and of the aircraft. Another thing is we'll have extreme high temperature, as you know and as you have felt already, so you need to drink a lot. need to drink and we need to pass bottle, we will take water with us. The vehicle will come and we will put the material as usual. We will need to put the boarding platform as well in a second vehicle. When we will deploy the crew, we will pass by the VIP terminal where we will put the boarding platform, and then we will go on the position Stefan will show now. For the emergency tip, we'll have Stefan Biland who supervise, Niels who lead, we'll have David German who act on the aircraft, helped by Lima Whiskey to dress David, and Dylan who act on the aircraft, helped by Nico for the dressing. The emergency box will be in the pickup with the material as usual. Unlike on the runway plan, Stéphane Collet will be the last catching crew, and the rest of the team who is on the side will join the catching crew, and you will spread on both sides of the runway. Nico will give the order. He is the catching crew leader. Does everybody who act on the aircraft, who need to handle the aircraft, knows its position and know what he has to do? You know where you go, and you know what is your function. Okay, Steph.
Okay, we are expecting runway 13. Our position now is here, apron D, where the tent is. All the ceremony will be at apron Charlie. We are expecting runway 13 with a touchdown point at the Papi. Then we will deploy the catching crew at Tango 3. We will stop at Tango 3 and we will taxi to the VIP terminal. There we will stay about 45 minutes. Then we will taxi back to the tent. It will not be an easy operation. We are expecting winds between 6-7 knots all the time, gusting up to 10 all the time. This means like in Cairo, we will have a lot of wind, and the wind will not decrease but will increase later. The different positions. We will have as vehicles, we will have a follow me where Niels will be. We will have one pickup with the material. We will have a second pickup with web, and where we put also the platform. These three vehicles will come here at Tango 1 to follow the aircraft. The ground crew bus will come here to the viewpoint where the family and the VIPs are. The ground crew bus will stop there and will not move anywhere. This means we are going all to go in the vehicles at the tent and then deploy. So only on the runway, the guys that have to be on the runway. Special, we will have Alexandra with 3 externs at catching crew. I brief you. With 3 externs at catching crew position 2, and Stéphane Collet as mentioned in last catching crew. We will have 4 buses with media on this side. We will have 2 buses with partners on Tango 2, and here we will have the family and all the VIPs. Once we stop, we will go quickly. All this go back to the VIP terminal for the ceremony, and we taxi back. This should take us 20 minutes from the point we stop to the VIP terminal. At the VIP terminal, we have a position that I briefed with Niels where we can move the aircraft around. So it is not a problem with the wind. The different timings. Now ground crew briefing. Be on the radios. We will prepare a little bit earlier if the wind permits it. And then we go to the runway. As I said, these 3 vehicles will follow, and the rest will be next to Tango 3. Do you have any questions? This is just the layout of the VIP terminal. We have a red carpet. We will stop just in front of the red carpet. We have 6 lights over there. We have a riser. We have a lot of press, and partners over here, but we can move around if needed. If we have to go back, if we have to go to the tent, we have to go back away so to avoid the different lights we have around the aircraft. Okay? Anything?
Vous êtes dans la catching crew. Écoutez Nico, il vous placera.
The wind will come from the southeast, so we will slightly turn the aircraft. If it's too high winds, we will just let it turn actually. But it should be okay, we will see. Non. Ouais, on est avant. Ouais. Lesquels tu dis?
Okay, one more time. The square on the side, you are in the catching crew.
So the catching crew will be deployed from here, so you walk to your positions. Okay? Perfect.
I'd like David Cahen to do the radio check. We use channel 1.
Yeah. Yes, hello. You are inside the tent or just outside? Almost, okay. Just come to me and so we can brief. Thank you. Bye. Il doit venir. Il m'a dit qu'il était. Un homme en blanc, je dois voir.
The briefing has just ended, and the crew will now go to battle stations, I guess we can call it that, but they will go to their different positions and get ready for the landing, which will be in an hour and 20 minutes. Things are going fairly smoothly so far. It looks like probably doesn't hurt that the airport is closed for us, so that helps. Again, it's Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2. They are on their way into Albertine Executive Airport. They're about 140 kilometers off the coast, and they're going to be starting their approach and moving into Abu Dhabi, moving into the Abu Dhabi area relatively shortly.
Bertrand, I will now hand over to Yves. He will guide you for the final approach. And yeah, it has been an honor and a great adventure to join you for the Around the World trip. So thank you and have a safe landing.
You know, the legacy of Solar Impulse, it's also a fantastic friendship with so many incredible people. And with you, we had so much talks together on the sat phone, on the Swisscom satellite phone. It's fantastic. I'm so happy. So, talk to you later, my friend.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Have a safe landing.
Thank you.
Salut Bertrand.
Salut Yves.
Are you ready?
Comment ça va?
Very good, very good. So, as we expect some slight turbulences around 5,000 feet, we would suggest that you already extended the landing gear.
Yeah. Let me, excuse me, just do one thing.
Solar Impulse aircraft hotel traffic, Peter. Hello, just passing a message from ATC to maintain 5,000 until cleared further.
Welcome back to Solar Impulse TV, live from the Mission Control Center in Monaco. Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2 have actually started their way, are on their way from their holding pattern to Abu Dhabi, to Al Bateen Executive Airport. They are actually within 20 minutes of being overhead, so that is good news. The landing will still be in about an hour and 10 minutes because of the wind on the ground. But as you can see, the team there is getting very busy. And with me now, I think we will have Andre Borsberg. Andre, do you hear me?
Yes, I do. How are you, Kerry? Great to talk to you.
Well, it seems like you were just here in Monaco and now you're in Abu Dhabi. What's the atmosphere like there?
Oh, it's incredible, I tell you. Great people who came here, with whom we started the project. So there's the history of the Solar Impulse, which is coming here, and of course a lot of media and a wonderful welcome from the folks at Al Bateen Airport here in Abu Dhabi. So it's I mean, fantastic spirit. I think I'm already, you know, going into the air. I don't need an airplane anymore.
Oh, we're gonna have to strap you to the ground so that you are around for landing. Tell me, you were just speaking. I saw you speaking to some people from Solvay and Covestro. Are there quite a few partners there as well?
Yes, of course, they are slowly arriving here. But you know, Solvay was the first big one to join, so it was great to see Jacques van Rikversel, who was the person with whom we discussed the project in 2003. And I think it will be the same for the other partners. I met already our Minister of the Environment, Doris Luytaert, who already arrived, so I'm sure it's going to be a great evening.
And Bertrand is 20 minutes away from being overhead, I understand, and is going to be doing a little bit of circling before he makes his landing. You were in his shoes a few weeks ago when you were landing in Cairo. What's this moment like for the pilot?
Well, I just talked to him in the approach of our airplane. We were at the same frequency, so I briefly talked to him. I tell you, he's in a great mood, which I understand because that's exactly the mood I was in also on my last flight. I think, you know, it's difficult to realize where we are. I mean, you know that something important is going to happen, but I guess, you know, we worked so hard during 13 years, really step by step, that we are, I guess, still in the go mode. But seeing these people here, looking at this excitement, feeling the excitement, I start to realize, and maybe he will start to realize also very soon, and certainly when he will have touchdown here in Albertine, I hope in about an hour from now. But I'm sure the emotion is building up in the cockpit as well.
Excellent, Andre. Well, it looks like you are very busy on that end, so I will let you go. But continue, yes, we'll continue to follow everything that's going on and be looking out for both Bertrand when he lands, and then be speaking to both of you, I'm sure, when he does land and when we're doing the final celebrations.
Sure. And call me anytime. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye, Carrie. Huh? And say hello to the entire team in Monaco. Huh?
I will. Andre Boschberg there saying hello to the whole team here in Monaco, and looking like he's enjoying himself on the ground there in Abu Dhabi at Albertine Executive Airport. Again, this is Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2. They're coming in, and they will be overhead over the airport in about 20 minutes time. So if you're in the Abu Dhabi area and happen to be awake at 3 in the morning, then definitely take a look up. You will see a very, very special airplane coming in for its historic landing. Over 40,000 kilometers flown, so definitely first on many fronts. Bertrand, I think, has had some rest, so he's feeling pretty fit. But we'll take you back to the live stream with images from both Abu Dhabi and the cockpit.
Okay, I still have an hour to go before landing. When I land, I should put the cockpit battery back on. That would be on the checklist for landing.
I have it. I have a note.
But I will not go on the iPad for all the checklists. I prefer to do it with you.
No problem.
Normally I know it by heart, and I also want to shut down the iPad early enough just to have the light in my face.
Perfect. Do you have a clearance to go lower?
No, because now I just passed the point, so I'm going to call.
Yes, 47 Lima, Abu Dhabi, approach radar contact, climb altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 997.
Fine, 6,000, yeah, 47 Lima. Hotel Bravo, Sierra India Bravo, ready to continue descent. Hotel Bravo, Sierra India Bravo, 5,000 feet. I'm ready to continue descent.
Abu Dhabi information from Alpha Hotel Charlie.
Hotel Bravo, Sierra India Bravo, sorry about the delay. I was coordinating your descent. You may continue your descent VFR event.
Continue VFR descent to Albertine, Hotel Bravo, Sierra India Bravo. Thank you.
Etihad 246, contact UAE Center, 129.5. Good day.
295, good day, Etihad 246.
And Bertrand, please do not descend below 1200.
Say again, please.
Do not descend below 1200 feet.
Yes.
Abu Dhabi information from
I
Foxtrot
plan-
Charlie. We will also initiate
I plan to arrive.
Hotel Charlie, Roger. You still require 7,000
I plan to arrive overhead at 2,500.
Perfect.
Then when on passing 5,000 feet, continue 5,000 feet.
As it looks now quite calm, can you confirm that you have tightened your seatbelt and the parachute?
There's crossing traffic right.
Now the straps are still completely open. Maybe I can start to tighten them.
Yeah, maybe first you decrease a bit the power to descend further.
Say again, please.
First you can decrease the power and descend further, and then you can do the parachute and the seat belt towards Albertine.
There's a red square on my map. I prefer to go around it.
For the time being, you have no problem at 5,000 feet. And for information, we like you to proceed towards overhead and then to the right, that you for sure pass the longitude of the FIE, and then go to the green box.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Just do not go to the north of the airport. And another information, the red restricted area, the small one just north of the airport, is just up to 1,500 feet.
Okay, there's so much noise on the radio. Go ahead, sorry, say again.
Just for your information, the restricted area, the round one, north of the field, is up to 1,500 feet for time being, so you have no problem to overfly it.
Okay, very good.
But we like you to stay south of the runway axis.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm arriving almost overhead. Total ground from Southern Coast, do you read it? Total ground from Southern Coast, do you read it?
Ground, this 15,000
Okay, I'm overhead. I see the mosque.
Great.
I just have to imagine it's a training flight like a year and a half ago, and I feel calm, I feel focused. The flight like every other flight.
You have to turn to the right now.
It's an airplane that flies. It's the landing gear extended. It's checklist. It's a normal flight. Let's think of around the world another time.
I told him 1219.
1219, yes. Okay, so Stefan, you have your VHF right now.
Can you remind me to put the 360 camera on later on when I'm in downwind or in final?
Yeah, we do it in downwind.
Okay, you know what? You can make the countdown for the last meridian, the last meters of the round the world are now. Because I'm a beam, the place where Andre took off in March last year, and I'm just crossing the meridian in a few seconds.
110 to 120 knots. Merci Stéphane, à tout à l'heure alors. Super, merci.
Wow. It took us longer than planned to come back. But here we are.
It's perfect.
Okay. Hey. Now, when I see the airport, I think I'm crossing the meridian right now. This is the place where Andre lifted the wheel last year. I'm crossing the line now.
Yeah, you passed it successfully. Can you turn right and go via the runway access into the green box?
Just remind me, I forgot since last year, we're allowed to overfly the mosque?
Yeah. I don't think so. Can you turn to the right and go in the runway access to the green box?
Okay, so, yeah. So I turn now to the right and I avoid the mosque.
Perfect.
To confirm on the picture that I am further than the runway?
You are.
So
Definitely.
no doubt. Nobody can say we have 100 meters missing.
Negative. You made it. We made it.
The sense of solar impulse. Hey, we made it. Now I have to make the landing. But around the world.
Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2 are overhead in the skies of Abu Dhabi, circling Al Bateen Executive Airport. They will be landing in just under an hour's time. Everything is looking pretty good right now. You probably heard Bertrand there sort of trying to calm himself down and remind himself that it is actually just another flight, and just an everyday flight, not the end of this round of the world mission. So I'm sure he's feeling a few butterflies in his stomach. But he will be landing in a little bit under an hour's time. And again, this is Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2 completing this final leg of the Round the World mission and landing at Al Bateen Executive Airport in Abu Dhabi.
Just descend further down to traffic pattern altitude.
But
Landing time is and stays midnight Zulu.
it's this method. Okay, so I turn and I just enjoy completely.
Do that, and I remind you on the open topics.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Hotel Bravo Sierra India Bravo. You tell me when I have to go to 119er, decimal 9er.
Hotel India Bravo, right. It will be new information passing 2,500 feet. So report passing 2,600 feet.
Okay, report when passing 2,600 feet, and at 2,500 feet I contact Almaty Tower 119er, decimal 9, Hotel India Bravo.
Correct, and I will see when to transfer.
Okay, perfect.
And better, you can also decrease the power to 0.4 kilowatt per engine.
Will go. Yeah, I should have done it. That's absolutely true.
And you can confirm that you have tightened up your seatbelt and the parachute?
Yes, I confirm.
Copy, thank you.
I am fully legal. Nominal.
Contact you, 128 and 125 today.
Yeah.
In terms of altitude, we are on profile, so if you want to land early, we need to put the upgrades.
Yeah, so big. C'est ok, hein, pour les images, c'est vraiment sous contrôle.
You monitor the temperature, please,
We do.
because maybe I will need to shut down the promotion lights or the. Yeah, I have the wing light right now.
Thomas says
It's
no problem for
29
time being.
degrees outside temperature.
Yeah, Thomas confirmed, no problem for time being.
Wonderful.
Welcome back to Solar Impulse TV. Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2 in the skies above Abu Dhabi, preparing for their final landing at Al Bateen Executive Airport. And with me now, I've got one of our representatives from one of our partners, Solvay Jacques. He is a former, well, I think he, yes, partner with Solvay, I should say that. Jacques, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's it?
Hello.
Hello. It's great to have you there on the ground. Tell
Do
us
you
what
hear
the
me?
I can loud and clear. Tell me what the atmosphere is like there.
Again, please.
What's the atmosphere like in Abu Dhabi?
I didn't get the question. Ah, the atmosphere here in Abu Dhabi. The atmosphere here in Abu Dhabi is excited. I feel here a lot of enthusiasm and people very happy, joyful to celebrate that historic milestone of Solar Impulse closing the trip around the world. No, really amazing ambience here.
And Solvay has been a long-term partner with Solar Impulse. What does it feel like you as a representative of the company to be there and to see the trajectory that this project has taken?
No, thank you for the question because for me it's a very important one. I was at the very beginning of the project and I remember that back in 2003 I had first contact with Bertrand when he started to talk about the Solar Impulse and his dream, his vision of flying around the world with only solar energy. And we started the discussions and yes, progressively we came to the conclusion that Solvay and Solar Impulse could do something great together with a technological partnership And after study and discussions, we started a very important technological partnership that has been very successful, not only for technology and science, but also for innovation, for entrepreneurship. And last but not least, it was about sustainable development, about clean technologies, clean energy, and all that has been really key for the success and the inspiration of the people.
Are you surprised at how far the technology has come, and also what your company has taken away from this project in terms of using it as a flying laboratory?
It's a flying lab, exactly. Then when we started, again, back 2003, 2004, we knew that we could do something in the energy, about solar cells, about batteries, about lightweight materials. We knew that we could do that, but we did not know yet at what stage we could bring the technologies. And there I must say that personally I've been surprised to see in how so few years it was possible to achieve the performances that Solar Impulse is demonstrating. Really, it's exciting, really exciting.
And I think there are many young people watching and very excited about this project. Have you been impressed also with how the involvement of young people and with the inspiration the project has had?
Yes, I think that it's very key that young people recognize themselves in the project. We are talking about the future, about clean technologies, about sustainable development. It's a matter for the future, today, but also the future. That means youth. That young people will also bring a lot of solutions, a lot of improvement in the current situation about sustainable development. No, really, it's exciting to see how many young people here in Abu Dhabi, but also in Solvay, so many young people that were excited, inspired by the project. Really key.
And a final question for you before I let you go back to enjoy the situation. What final message would you like to leave for Bertrand and André as they complete their journey around the world?
Oh, I have a simple message. Congratulations for what they achieved, and thank you. Thank you for all those people that, thanks to their example, will be inspired and will bring forward, push forward clean technologies and to have trust in themselves in order to solve the problem of sustainable development. Really, thank you and congratulations to André and Bertrand.
Well, thank you very much for your support all these years. You've been a fabulous partner, and it's been great speaking to you and the other executives on the team at Solvay. So I hope you enjoy the night there.
Thank you very much.
Actually, I should say enjoy the morning there, because it is definitely the morning both here in Monaco and in Abu Dhabi. We can now see Solar Impulse 2 and Bertrand Piccard. They are circling overhead above the airport, but the landing time still will be in about 45 minutes. We're just waiting for the ground crew to get into position, for the winds to be at the correct angle so that Bertrand can land safely. As you heard earlier, Nils was just saying that the wind is quite critical, so that's something that we want to make sure is fine so we don't damage the plane, and also so Bertrand can have a safe landing. He took off from Cairo 2 days ago. It was quite a challenging flight, but he had a little bit of a chance to rest the hours before the landing, so I'm sure he will be looking forward to getting down and speaking to everyone.
Hier, der Anfang ist gerade hier. Das geht in der Verkehrsung.
Er sagt noch.
Bertrand, c'est Vincent. J'ai eu Garou au téléphone qui te souhaite un très bel atterrissage. On n'a pas pu te le connecter parce qu'il va bientôt décoller de Sydney.
Ah, d'accord. Et c'est sympa. Il est tellement sympa, ce Garou. C'est sympa.
Perfect.
Schön Flug. Eins der wenigen Weltumrundung.
Ok, je suis à 1000 mètres du sol, je suis déjà à 31 degrés.
Ouais, c'est chaud. It's ISO plus 23.
Okay. So we are inside the normal procedure, the extended procedure, let's say.
Exactly.
The pilot has already 100% of moisture.
Thanks für die Info.
On the next airplane, we should have a little flap at the window to get the air inside. Because I have to do it with the hand. And we could have a flap, that brings everything inside. It makes a huge difference.
Just told it to Ravi. I will
Yes.
issue work order for the update of this plane.
Yes, please.
So ein Fensterchen haben wie am Segelflieger gemacht. Also die Luft, dass die besser reinkommt.
There's so much light in that city. It doesn't make a big difference if you land at night or during the day.
Also es sieht gut aus, wir haben eigentlich alles gemacht. Bis auf die Airbraks. Okay, Bertrand, only that we have fulfilled the checklist. You confirm balances are off.
Balancer are off, yes.
And the solar generator as well.
Okay, continue.
This is everything for time being.
After balancer?
After balancer, the solar generator are off.
Yes, all off.
So then we are ready for the next points which we have later.
Okay.
Nein, ist okay. Ich sage Ihnen, in 3 Minuten soll er nochmal seinen Status checken. Für DPA. Ja, eigentlich könnte es jetzt gleich mal machen. Den Start ist nochmal. And Bertrand?
Yes?
The 30 minutes of the DPA check are done, are over, so you have to recheck quickly.
Okay. warning, right cuff, cancel. Down, warning, left cuff, cancel. Cockpit battery off, no active warning. Temperature of the battery is no problem, no under voltage. Temperature of the motors without problem. Symmetric. Okay, we are EPA capable, and the cockpit battery is off, I said yes.
Cockpit, thank you.
The DC-DC, they are still fine with wing lights on.
Yes, they are confirmed by the engineers.
Solar Impulse 2 and Bertrand Piccard circling in the skies over Abu Dhabi. They are going into a gradual descent and will be making their landing in about 40 minutes time. Again, we're waiting until the winds on the ground are just in the right direction, and also for the ground crew to be getting into position. It takes a lot of time and effort for the ground crew. There are between 15 and 20 people on the ground for a Solar Impulse landing. That involves the catching crew, some cameras, digital team, and people on bicycles and in cars. So it's quite an involved landing, though the airplane does not actually need that much space to land. So again, it's Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2. They are concluding this final leg of the round the world mission. More than 40,000 kilometers flown between Bertrand and André Boschberg. André, we spoke to him earlier. He is on the ground already in Abu Dhabi and very excited to see Bertrand landing. So finally, once again, Bertrand Piccard, Solar Impulse 2 will be landing in about 40 minutes time at Al Bateen Executive Airport in Abu Dhabi.
I'm a little bit too much on the nose.
Slightly. Das ist geil.
Ja,
Das war abends, ganz spät abends in ein paar Jahren.
Nee,
aber das war abends mal. Ja, das war cool, einfach nicht so gemacht.
Weil das ja mit den Rippen dann so Mehrfachreflexionen gibt.
Ich wollte immer mal nach einer Wasserpumpenzange aus Papier aufschneiden und reinlegen. Das ist also
Peter versteckt ist, ja.
So, Bertrand, you reached 2,600 feet.
Yep, I have to call him.
Hotel Bravo, Sierra India Bravo. Congratulations, and contact Bateen Path 119.9. Good day.
Thank you very much for your kind words and for your welcome in Abu Dhabi. Thank you so much. And I contact Al Bateen Tower 119.9. Thank you, shukran. Hotel India Bravo.
54 Whiskey redirect me back.
Direct me back.
Al Bateen Tower, salam alaikum. Good evening, Hotel Bravo, Sierra India Bravo. 2,500 feet overhead.
Hotel Bravo, Sierra India Bravo, Batikar, walaikum salam, very good morning, connection 997. This is 1,500 feet, joining right downwind runway 13.
Descent 1,500, join right hand downwind for runway 13, Hotel India Bravo.
Hill.
Okay, Eve, I have 1,000 feet.
The Bateen Tower, good evening, Galaxy Foxtrot, Hotel Charlie back with you.
I have 1,000 feet to go, which makes me a little bit too early for landing in 32 minutes.
Yes. We make a level of 1200.
The team is now getting in the bus to make their way to the runway for the landing for Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2. They're coming into Al Bateen Executive Airport in Abu Dhabi. They will be landing in about 32 minutes time, probably, maybe. We'll just see about the Swiss precision, whether it's exactly at 0000 UTC, or if it's a little bit later or a little bit earlier. But as you can see, the team here are getting ready to greet Bertrand when he arrives.
Shortly. Oh. Negative further descent down to 1200 and then level off.
Okay. You want to have me cooked?
Chris.
Boiled. I have the sweat flowing on my chest and my back.
Senor.
Eine Runde noch und dann bleibst du 15 Minuten. Genau. Komplett ist 20. Ja, von hier weg. Do we have another read reading? 15
Er muss hier nachher noch Speed increasen auf 30.
Alors, tu as un nouveau vent?
Gucken, dass wir, wenn wir genau so anfangen, dann treibt ihn der Wind darüber, dann bleibt das mal eher so ein bisschen.
1104.
Ja, ich meine. Wenn er jetzt umdreht, also, dann kommt das gut, weil es geht relativ lange, bis er wieder zurück ist. Das sieht aus wie ein Truppentransport. Also Höhe ist eigentlich immer noch. Dimension jetzt noch 30 Minuten. 800 Fuß bis sie anfangen. 800. 8 Minuten.
Weißt du das? Ja.
I love this moment. Quiet, just going down, all the time we need. Great.
We enjoy as well.
Vraiment? Salut André. Vous êtes? Je t'écoute André.
And Bertrand, just to inform you for the upcoming points, we want to switch on the cockpit battery. We want to switch on the 360-degree camera. We have to extend the air brakes, increase the speed to 30
Cockpit
knots.
battery is on, but tell me, I cannot land before 4 o'clock, so it's too early. I have to hold a bit.
Yes, approximately 5 to 7 minutes.
And I don't want to hold with the air brakes extended.
No, I
And the
just informed you
360 camera.
about the upcoming points.
Okay, it's not right now. Okay, good. Perfect.
No. So, the cockpit battery, you said you have switched it on?
You have the latest wind?
110 with 4 knots.
Okay. Good.
Can you confirm you said you have switched on the cockpit battery?
Cockpit battery is switched on, the film.
Okay, copy, then we already have a point less on the list.
Okay, I should hold here at 1,500, or you want me to hold at 1,200?
1,200.
Okay.
A big 360 at the present position. To the right.
Yeah.
And now it's important to stay southwest of the axis, as you are lower than the restricted area in the northeast.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Solar Impulse TV. I have come into the front room, which is where we are keeping an eye on Bertrand as he comes in to land in Abu Dhabi, and I'm going to have a quick chat with Michi, who's one of our flight directors.
Hey, hello.
Yeah, we've got a lot more people than normal in the front room here.
Yeah, that's great, isn't it? It's the whole engineering team. That's great that they join us, and we are just now descending the last 200 feet to traffic pattern altitude, where we will do a level off to time our approach in the traffic pattern. So, tense moments.
Tense moments. How is the wind? Is everything good on the runway and ready for landing?
Yeah, it's 4 knots, nearly in the axis, so great conditions. And you see the back room.
We've got the lots of people in the back room too.
Fantastic, huh? Always jokes. Yeah.
And this is how does it feel to be flight director during this final flight? It must be, well, you and Christoph are both here, but
yeah, Christoph is on duty, so that's why I have the honor to talk. So interesting flight, challenging, very challenging, and Bertrand will remember this flight forever. I'm sure it was a challenging flight, and for us it was great and challenging as well.
All right, excellent. We'll let you get back to work, and yeah, and then that's Christoph. We've got lots of people coming into the control center. Yeah, let me grab. Yeah, so just say a quick hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So Christoph, one of our one of our team from Ultron, and what's it like? What's the atmosphere like? Are you enjoying it? Can you believe we're here?
It's a mix of happiness, I think, and concentration, because we still know that Bertrand is not on the
ground yet.
On the ground yet, so yeah, it's tension.
Yes. Okay. All right. We'll go back outside now.
Okay, and we like to do another 360.
Yes, with pleasure.
And keep the turn, perform just the 360.
Okay.
Solar Impulse 2 and Bertrand Piccard will be landing in about 15 minutes' time. As you can see, the catching crew is getting into position at Albertine Executive Airport. But things seem to be running on time. We just spoke to Michi, who's one of our flight directors, and he said that the wind on the ground is about 4 knots, which is pretty ideal for Solar Impulse. And so, yes, everything should be getting into position so that Bertrand can land. at finishing up over 40,000 kilometers of flying between him and Andre, and this is the final leg of the round the world mission. So I'm sure that a lot of emotions are going through his mind right now.
Continue turn. Okay, now we would like you to follow the runway axis.
Yes.
I am ready. I'm pushing for my team to give me the final go, but I'm ready. Okay, thank you very much.
And solar impulse, latest wind is 130, 4 knots. The latest wind reading from ground is 130, 4 knots.
130, how many knots?
4.
4 knots, 130, exactly runway. Fantastic.
And as we have wind from the east, we would like you to follow until the end of the airport and then to the right, down into the downwind.
Right now?
Negative, keep runway heading.
Keep runway heading. Okay, sorry. I was starting to do another 360. We're still on time for landing at 4 o'clock?
Of course.
10 minutes, huh?
In 11, yes.
The ground crew is in place already. You have the final readiness.
Not yet, but they are ongoing. Catching crew is in position.
Okay. I should turn before the mosque or after the mosque?
No, before the mosque. We tell you, it's soon.
So they can also go and follow the channel. As you wish.
You can start your turn into crosswind.
The catching crew is now in position, so they are ready on the ground to receive Solar Impulse 2 and Bertrand Piccard. Solar Impulse 2 and Bertrand Piccard, again, after 48 hours of flying about 2,600, a little over 2,700 kilometers that they have flown over the past 4 days, but I'm sure Bertrand is feeling very, very exciting. The landing will be happening in about 10 minutes' time at Albertine Executive Airport. Everything looks to be going on schedule, so we will keep you updated if anything else happens, but it should be in about 10 minutes.
Continue turn.
Okay. What's your plan? Another turn or downwind?
No, negative, downwind.
Excuse me?
Downwind.
Downwind. Okay, so getting ready for the landing here. So I have to join the channel, the channel in front of me.
Exactly.
Okay, so soon I have to put the air brake down.
And increase speed to 30 knots.
Yeah. Okay, so first trim down. Air brake. Deploy. One. Trim down.
The wind is in runway axis 4 knots.
Perfect.
And increase speed to 30 knots. Okay, can you switch on the 360-degree camera?
Yes. Okay, recording.
Okay, you have to add a bit power, we are below glide path.
adding power. Actually, I reduced the power. I thought I would be too high.
You can see there on the ground they are preparing for the ceremony upon landing for Bertrand Piccard. That is the flag of the United Arab Emirates, and looks like it's going to be quite a special ceremony there on the ground. Again, this is Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2. They should be landing in about 5 minutes' time. Everything is looking pretty good for that landing. They are landing at Al Bateen Executive Airport in Abu Dhabi, completing this historic leg of the Round the World mission. More than 40,000 kilometers flown between the pilot Bertrand Piccard and André Boschberg.
Can you switch on the recording?
It's already recording.
Negative. Not recording.
We try again.
Sorry. Yeah, correction, it's recording. You know, with a red light on my head, I cannot see another red light. Makes it dark. Okay, so last check. I have the constant battery on. I have the gear down 3 green. I have the air brakes 4-1%. I will now go into landing lights and the wing lights.
And you can decrease power now.
So the last point will be docking the outboard engine. I will do
Correctly.
it at the last moment.
Continue the turn into base.
Hotel Bravo Sierra India, Bravo, turning base, runway 13.
Copy, thanks, Hotel Bravo Sierra India Bravo. Wind is 120 degrees 5 knots, runway 13, clear land.
Clear to land, runway 13. Thank you, Al Bateen. Hotel Bravo Sierra India Bravo.
Welcome, Sierra, and welcome back to UAE.
Shukran. I'm so happy to be back in your country. You cannot imagine. It's fantastic.
Welcome with you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Okay, Petro, can you see the runway?
Confirm.
Can you see the puppy?
I have to continue the turn to get to Zulu Zulu.
This is Operation 1. We are moving now.
Keep turning. Keep turning into final.
Okay, 800 feet. Going to be good. I'm going to have the 600 at Zulu Zulu. Reducing a little bit the power.
And speed 30 knots.
Trim even more. So I have the clearance for landing.
Can you see the puppy?
Light, I'm not sure. No, it's what I was looking for. I'm not sure to see the puppy, but I see the threshold.
You're slightly high.
I'm not sure, because I'm not yet at Zulu Zulu. Huh? So I added a bit of power. Okay, I have the puppy.
Perfect. So last point is docking the outboard engines.
Yeah. Can you please leave the frequency read for solar impulse drop in? I need solar impulse drop in to be able to begin behind of the main wheel for the landing. Please keep the frequency free.
Jetzt ist er natürlich wieder langsam, das ist gerade mit dem Schuss.
Okay, I have 3 red, 1 white. The second red is becoming white. I'm at Zulu Zulu. Okay, 600 feet Zulu Zulu, that's fine. For the taxi, I'm at 6 feet high. Now it's fine now. Have a good angle. 150 feet per minute.
Looks fine from here.
Incredible moment.
Latest wind is 110, 46 knots.
426, not 46, I hope.
Confirm.
I was not told if I have to offset because of the center line light or if I can be in the middle.
Do not have an information
Ouais,
either.
c'est ce que j'allais dire, je ferme. Mais j'allais te le dire,
Okay. Last thing will be docking the outboard.
Correct.
Okay, I have a little bit of left wind. It's a bit too high, so it's the moment to dock. I'm a bit high.
Ok, pardon.
350 feet. Recovering the light flow. avoid that noise.
Congratulations, Bertrand.
Thank you to you. Hey, thank you to the team. Thank you. Incredible. Incredible. I just cannot feel. And thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for all of you. Fantastic. We're back in Abu Dhabi.
Congratulations, Bertrand.
Non mais tu te rends compte? C'est parti d'ici. C'est parti d'ici il y a 1 an et demi. Et on se retrouve là. Et tu te rends compte? Mais écoute, mais André, we made it! We made it! Oh. Okay.
Bertrand?
Number 1 independent, number 3 independent, both of them together. Number 1 alone, number 4 alone, number 1 and 4, both outboards together. And now I'm shutting down the engine for the last time. Shutting down the last engine.
Stand by a second.
Control switch. Control. Aileron full left. Aileron full right. Aileron neutral. Elevator full up. Elevator full down. There's no neutral because it's trimmed completely down. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. And back to neutral.
And Bertrand?
Yes.
I last time switch off this transponder.
Excuse me, can you say again, Yves?
Switch off the transponder.
Yes. Transponder off.
Incredible. Absolutely crazy.
1.5 years.
Yes, geez, 13 years.
Hey, Greg.
Touching the limits.
We made it! We made it! All together! We made it! Hey, Marcus! It's great that you're here. Yeah.
Can you stay here? I need some guys in here.
Estelle, oh, coucou. Everyday please France, thank you. C'est génial que vous soyez tous là. Oh là là. Oh là là. On a réussi. On a réussi. Salut mon amour. Tu te rends compte qu'on a réussi? Tu te rends compte qu'on a réussi? La première chose que je t'ai dit, avec le téléphone satellite,
Il faut que tout le monde reparte là, et puis on ne va pas accompagner l'avion là. Hein, donc on repart tranquillement.
C'est des moments fous. Ah, c'est des moments mais complètement incroyables. You should continue to record.
Non, mais il faut reculer. Il faut tout le monde reculer. Can we have a ground crew bringing everybody back, please?
Everybody back.
Everybody have to move.
Everybody back.
The aircraft will taxi right now.
Captain.
Yeah, great. It's so great to be back. Huh?
Hello,
fantastic. Huh?
Hello, Ralph. How are you?
Où est-ce qu'elle est partie, ma femme?
Bertrand, I'm out of
là.
words. I can only say it's
Merci
fucking
beaucoup.
amazing, and you
ouais,
really
ça
did
va
it.
bien. Ouais,
Congratulations. We went a long way via the Matterhorn, and now we are back in Abu Dhabi. It's unbelievable.
C'est incroyable, hein?
Incroyable, quoi. Incredible. I just cannot believe it. I just cannot believe it. We are all together, waiting for that since so long. Since so long. We've been working so much.
And so there you have it, the first time a solar-powered airplane has flown around the world. Actually, the first time an airplane has flown around the world without using a drop of fuel. And here to celebrate the moment with me, we have Raymond Claire, our mission director, the CEO of Moët Hennessy, one of our partners, and the Prime Minister of Monaco, no less. So what a congregation of guests. And I will leave the ceremony to you.
Un long voyage pour un grand moment pour l'humanité.
No, you must toast.
À votre santé, merci. Santé à toute l'équipe.
Santé.
Team in Abu Dhabi. Cheers.
Yeah, cool. That's what I thought.
Félicitations MCC. Tic-tac, MC.
I just hand the mic over him.
I'm not good. I'm not good.
He is very happy with the flight. So there's videos of duty now.
The video that sorry, wait a second, come on. Yes? I heard the video that the team has made for me. I don't know if you were in the Mission Control Center when I saw it. And there is this sentence from you. And it touches me so much. Touches me so much what you said.
Yeah, actually, I'm very happy that you proved to be right in the end, yeah?
Yes, yeah, it was difficult. Huh? I have to say that in the beginning, you were right. And I had to return the situation in another angle. But it was hard work, and with the help of everyone, I could make it.
Okay, Bertrand, I hand further, yeah? Ciao.
Yes.
Bertrand,
yes,
it's Christoph
bye,
one more time. 5 seconds of business. Can you shut down the promotion and the landing lights? We are getting very close to overheat on the DC-DC.
Okay, so I have to shut down everything. Tell me when I can put them again.
Not everything, just the lights in the wing, the landing and promotion light, if you can switch them off, and we will keep you posted as soon as you can activate them again, okay?
Okay, yeah, tell me, because we're riding in front of the welcome ceremony.
Yeah, will do.
So it would be nice if I can ignite at least the wing lights, you know, to have the Chinese lantern.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, it was more day, it was too hot.
Yes.
I will switch them on later.
Congratulations, Bertrand. It's been great.
Thank you, Andreas. Thank you.
It
know,
was.
As I was saying before, I have to call all the Capcoms a couple of times per month because I will miss you so much.
Yeah, we will call each other. It was a great flight and a great journey, so it was really amazing. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Je suis en ligne avec l'MCC, Michel.
How does it feel to be?
I look so much, you know, I look so much forward that we can celebrate together in a few days. Thanks to Prince Albert.
Yes, we'll do. We'll do. Enjoy your evening. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Hey, wow, it's such a welcome here with the orchestra and everything. It's for you, huh?
Bertrand, Christophe, salut. I have no words, just emotions, so I hope you have also. Fantastic job. Bravo, Bertrand.
Yes, I hardly can believe it. You know, the door is still closed. I'm still in the adventure. It will be difficult to open the door.
Super job. I wish you a lot of pleasure now on ground with all these people.
Thank you. Thank you. And the next time it will be the celebration all together in Monaco.
Oh, for sure we'll do it, yeah. 2 times.
There is a huge UE flag.
Bertrand, it's Oliver, your battery manager. Congratulations and thank you for this adventure with you.
Thank you, Oliver. Hey, thank you so much. You know, I have so many thanks for each and every one of you. It is so amazing what you've done.
Thank you, Bertrand.
Hello Bertrand, it's Peter. Hey, I'm very proud on what you did. Congratulations. It's great. We have done it. We have done it, and I'm looking forward to have the party.
It's happening here in Monaco, but we're going to briefly step away from those and speak to our 2 guests here, the Prime Minister of Monaco and the CEO of Moët Hennessy. Wonderful to have you both here. So tell me, what's it like to be here on this historic day?
I think it's a great moment of humility. After 2 years, the plane land, and I have no words to tell you the emotion tonight. I think that the minister we were together. I'm so emotive looking to the picture and Bertrand landing. It's a fantastic step, and it's a big change for the world, I think, today. And I think our children will look one day to those pictures, and certainly will enjoy this fantastic progress in using new energies and thinking differently than in the past.
Absolutely. And Prime Minister?
Yeah, very same feeling. I mean, this big feeling of emotion and humility. It's what was done by Picard and you and the team is quite impressive. It's you have started to write a new page of humanity history, and this is a very strange feeling. I mean, we could say, I mean, we will be able to say to our kids, we were there, and in 20 years down from now, we will be able to say, well, all these solar planes who are going to fly over the world in 20 years will just come from this very particular moment. So yes, it's a great feeling to be here.
And are you glad that you are both your company and your country are associated with the project?
I think for Moi Tennessee, for LVMH, it was very important since the beginning to be part of this project, because you know, we need to look to the future. That's exactly the value of our group. You know, being entrepreneurial, being, you know, spirit of conquest, and believing in people. Because when I look to all those people and you know, the enjoyment, the success tonight, it's exactly the value we have in our company. So we have no regret. And the only question I have, what's next?
Well, something for us, I mean, for the Prince and the Principality, to be associated to this very historic moment, it's just a way to say, well, the future is our limit, and we like it very much. I mean, we are
The future is clean.
The future is
clean.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, I will let you gentlemen get back to the celebrations, and we will also get back to the celebrations in Abu Dhabi, where the Prince of Monaco actually happens to be. So,
exactly.
Again, Bertrand Piccard and Solar Impulse 2 on the ground safely after flying around the world in a solar-powered airplane.
Yes, we heard. And I have Thomas here waiting for you.
Okay, good. I put you Gondola 2. With Gondola 2, you can see it. Connect on Gondola 2. Thomas is on the line?
Yes. Hello, Bertrand.
Hello, Thomas.
Congratulations. It's done. Incredible.
I cannot believe it, huh?
Me neither.
I cannot believe it.
Me neither.
No, as I was saying before, we all have to enjoy this moment. We have to feel the incredible energy we have in our hearts, because this is the energy of creation, of pioneering, of exploration. With this energy, we can do what we want in life. That's the energy of success, achievement, perseverance.
I'm so
We have to feel it in our hearts, this energy.
Yes.
It's not every day that we can experience this type of moment. Let's engrave them inside of us.
I'm so grateful that you let us all be part of this vision. Thank you very much. I'm feeling privileged. Thank you.
You are wonderful, because I want to thank you and you thank me. We're a family, the Solar Impulse family. The team members, the partners, all the people who supported us.
Hey Bertrand, it's
amazing.
It's Rabi speaking.
Hey Rabi! Hey Rabi!
So I make it very short, you know, we can talk about it when you are back in Monaco for hours, but I guess now you have other things to do. Just congratulations for the great flight, and we will debrief that all later.
Yes, and you were right, Robbie. If we want to change the world, we have to make some sacrifice. And we all did sacrifice. And now we're successful.
Yeah, it's cool that you still remember that.
Of course I remember. It was just incredible what you told me.
Yeah, okay. So see you in a couple of days or in a couple of hours more.
Yes.
And
exactly.
let's have a great party.
The big celebration. You know that Prince Albert has modified his travel schedule in order to make the welcome ceremony for all the team together in I think 3 days. So it's fantastic. I was so sad when I had to postpone the flight because I was sick. I was thinking we will not be able to celebrate and make this big celebration in Monaco, but we will do it because Prince Albert is modifying his schedule for us. So it's wonderful.
Yeah, but it's anyway great. You know, now we had 1 week more to enjoy it.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, see you, Bertrand. Say hello to everybody there.
See you. Yes. Bye-bye. I will disconnect the Schweineschwanz, so you will not be able to hear me anymore. And likewise. Did I say thank you to everyone? Everybody heard when I was thanking you?
Yes, I'm pretty much the only one now in the MCC. I think all the others are already drinking the champagne.
Good. Okay, so I shut down the sat phone. Thank you, Robbie.
Yes,
see you
thank
soon.
you. Bye-bye.
And there is just one thing I would like to tell you for you to remember. More than an achievement in the history of aviation, Solar Impulse has made an achievement in the history of energy. We have traveled 40,000 kilometers without fuel. Now it's your turn to take it further. We have enough solutions, enough technologies. We should never accept the world to be polluted only because people are scared to think in another way. The future is me, the future is you, the future is now. Let's take it further. Good luck to all and thank you for your welcome. Sultan and Jaber have waited for this moment also since the moment Andre took us on the 9th of March 2015. We are back. We promised you we would be back. Yes. More difficult than we thought. More difficult than we thought. Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's do it for pictures. I mean, let's not be a little bit on this side. Yes. Let's try not to make the last 2 meters too fast. Safe landing.
Première vague. Go back.
Þú verður að vera alltaf hinna með vinni, ég sé því ekkert þannig, þetta er bara eins og í köfun. Ef þú trúar mig. Hvað varst að fíkta í tölvunni? Hvað varst að fíkta? Það var að kveikja á lappunum eitthvað um hans andlátt. Ég veit ekki hvað það væri dinn á, þú verður ólátt. Það var frábæð hérna, en heyrðu. Og hérna, ok, er hann hvorum einn er þetta? Hann er svo. En er þetta líka stilt á lappunum? Nei, það hefur hann ekki að segja. Nei, ég held að þú. Við mistum það. Jannik náði í hvernig. Hann var alltaf með á. Hann var verið með lappheiminn á. Já, þetta er að finna það. Ah, Jero. Bara langt zo. Ik was met friefoten, dan moeten we bara gera þetta friefoten.
Vous dites où on voulait?
Ça va être devant le premier. Hele mensen.
Tu donnes des instructions.
On a la ligne de Vieux sur la feuille. Hele mensen, hele mensen. Kom maar naar C'est pas fait pour les jupes, it's not made for
Ah, je pense on est sportif.
Non, elle faut pas le faire.
On le fait. Et ils sont.
Wow. So, it's the boss.
Yes.
It was an honor to work with you all, and thank you very much. Thank you to the sponsors, to the partners, to the team. Beautiful work. Now we have to do our special cri de guerre.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Allez-y, prenez vos places. Prenez vos places. Ouais, c'est bon, Amélie. C'est bon? Ouais, c'est bon. Ok. Tout le monde est là? Vous arrivez à tourner un peu le Toblerone un peu plus vers moi là? Yes? Non? Ça là? Voilà. Ok. 1, 2, 3. Ok, on change. Restez en place, c'est juste pour le... C'est bon? Ok, tous là?
Tonight, the VVIPs are friends. They are here because they support our project, because they are promoting the same values. And after who came to greet us at the cockpit, I would like to ask our friend Prince Albert II of Monaco to join us here. Albert, thank you so much.
Je te remercie infiniment d'être là. C'est magnifique. Non, mais tout le support depuis le début, c'est fabuleux, quoi. C'est super. Bravo. Ouais. Vive le MCC. Merci Monaco. Ouais. Voilà. Et il paraît que tu as changé ton horaire, ton programme de voyage correctement.
So Impulse is an idea born in Switzerland. And I would like to ask our Vice President of Switzerland, Doris Leuthard, to come on stage, please.
Ah, s'il y a une hélice là. Merci. C'est gentil. Je prends une deuxième mise en temps volontiers.
Tout d'abord. Hein.
Ouais, c'est magnifique.
C'est vraiment magnifique.
Magnifique. Absolument génial. Hein. Allez, petite photo.
Sultan, come again. Because you know, we have here representatives from three countries, the United Arab Emirates, Monaco, and Switzerland, who are really trying to implement on the ground, in the daily life of citizens, all the values that the Sovereign Impulsive team has transported around the world.
Minister of Environment, please. The Minister of Environment.
Minister of the Environment. You see now when you have to put this on the people, the protection of the environment is attractive and profitable.
Straight ahead, please.
Le drapeau des Émirats et le drapeau suisse. As a man, there will be electric airplanes to transport you with no additional pollution. And you will remember that day. The first one who had gone around the world. And you will take the whole world.
Maybe you will
I made a promise on the 28th of November 2003. It was the end of the feasibility study that has been led by André but organized by the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology. When we announced the project with the head of research of the EPFL, just before coming on stage, we both looked at each other in the eyes, but we knew that this moment would change our life. And I told his friends that if we would succeed, he would come on the podium because he deserves it. He is the first person beside Michel who believed in this idea, who trusted me, and now I'd like to go on stage to fulfill my promise, Stéphane Katsigas.
Bravo Stéphane! Bravo Stéphane!
Well, I haven't done much. They did everything, right? Alors, en leur temps.
No, 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 no. Come back. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Une fois ici, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.
We'd like to ask our friend Mohammed, the head of this fantastic airport who has welcomed us last year and this year. Mohammed, can you come on stage?
You did a great job.
It was good. The airport was still at the same place.
So, ladies and gentlemen, particularly our partners, we wanted to ask you to come up and a lot of win.
No, no, excusez-moi. Il y a encore le partenaire qui vient sur scène, le partenaire vient sur scène. Encore une cérémonie avec le partenaire.
Back, please, back. Recule.
We'll get, I'll tell you, we'll such a joy. It's incredible, such a joy. You can't believe it. So, 30 years.
You will be able to look the plane entering the tent. We kindly ask you.
It's an incredible feeling.
The bus is back.
Working? Not working. We'll do it inside.
Okay.
It's an incredible feeling. I mean, I cannot tell you so much joy we have. After 30 years of hard work, a year and a half in fact, to come back with a lot of hurdles, a lot of joy as well. But it's great to be back here. Metro landed exactly at the place I left last year. It was absolutely fantastic as a feeling. Hey! Yeah!
And are we live? I think we're live. Ah, we're live. Excellent. Well, the I think you've ruined it. I think they know that you're not serious now.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back to Solar Impulse TV. As you can see, there's lots of celebrations happening both in Abu Dhabi and here in Monaco. And I've got the fabulous trio here. The final trio. Mission Director Raymond Claire, Christophe, and Michi, who are our flight directors.
And flight test engineers.
And flight test engineers.
Yes.
It's very important, yes, to remember that they've been involved not just in the mission, but also in the construction of of this airplane that has now officially become the first airplane to fly around the world without using a drop of fuel, only the power of the sun. It's pretty amazing when you think about it, isn't it?
Yes. Is the answer yes?
You speak, I drink.
Okay. No, I have to admit I don't grasp it yet.
Yeah.
I still have the feeling that like tomorrow, latest tomorrow noon, Andre will call and say, "Hey guys, everyone back to work," and climb back into the treadmill and go full speed for something else. But that it's finally done feels I don't know. I don't get it yet. I'm sorry.
Hasn't sunk in properly.
No, not yet. No.
But what's the atmosphere like here? It seems pretty good so far.
It's great. The team just over there is like, you can hear this this noise. No, everybody is celebrating and thankful to each other and thankful to have this having this opportunity. And even we are now very thankful, grateful standing here. I mean, we have followers. We achieved something nobody did before, and it's hard to imagine. That's pretty true what Christoph says, but no words. Sorry.
Let's ask the mission director because he always has some words of wisdom.
Well, for me, first of all, I have to thank you, Christoph and Michael, because what you've brought in this project, in this MCC, the procedures, everything, it was always fantastic. And I think the difference between the first flight and the last one is huge. And that's most of, I have to thank you for that. Really appreciate, it's unbelievable. And the full team, and it was an honor for me to try to lead this this group, amazing, and with those specialists around me, helping the project. So I think my role was quite easy because I had very good guys around me.
Well, it's a great team. Everyone's always been getting lots of messages on Twitter and saying, thank you for these interesting interviews. And I always say, well, actually, you should be grateful to the interviewee because they're saying interesting things. So my job is a very easy one. There's one of the things I've noticed at Solar Impulse is that people are given big responsibilities quite early on, and that often shapes. It shapes their how they work at Solar Impulse and probably in the future. Do you feel like that's been your experience?
Well, in my case, it's pretty true. I started as an intern, and then you get opportunities everywhere. You have freedom. You can create. You can say your opinion, and it's received, it's listened to, and not immediately put to ground. And it was a fantastic time. It's a fantastic time. Great moments with the team. Shape all this last 5 years I've been in the project. So I'm very thankful for this opportunity to help Raymond wherever I could. Because his experience is quite valuable, I have to say. So having the overview and on the human side, very important to steer the team in the right way, keeping everybody together. So also great thanks to Raymond.
Thank you, Michael. Christoph.
Well, I think the three of us work very well together because we are somehow different. And this is, I mean, if three people are exactly the same, then the benefit of having 3 versus 1 is not that big. But we have Ramon, who is just with his age, very experienced and knows a lot of things you don't know at when you're 30 or 35. You simply don't know these things, And you have a very good connection to André and Bertrand, which is very helpful in the beginning. And then we have Michi, who is a guy who is really good with people. I think that's really his shining side. And I'm maybe a little bit the guy who is into doing things technical and doing it like in a procedure and being like strict to the book or trying to write that book. And neither one of us would have succeeded alone. And the combination is just brilliant.
Yeah. I agree. And the word team. Yeah. Team, if you spell it, it's together each achieve more. So, yeah. So I think it's exactly what was our case here, and it's fantastic. Really, I don't have the words to explain what I feel, but wow. Comment est-ce qu'on dit? We did it! We made it!
champagne.
Great team. Thank you very much.
So Solar Impulse is an airplane that was built to carry a message about clean technology, but it is also fundamentally an airplane, and we have two pilots on the set. I can't not bring that up. Are you proud to have built such a fantastic airplane that it's actually made it this far? At 40,000 kilometers, they're busy putting that on the wall, and having been part of that process of designing it and building it and having it fly.
For me, I think it's two sides of this story. One is the challenge as an engineer, and then of course the challenge to fly it. How do you approach such an aircraft? How do you fly it? Do's and don'ts, which are pretty different to anything else, which is flying around. But for me personally, it's as well about the message. So when I think about Bertrand sitting in the cockpit talking to Ban Ki-moon, I mean, this is something you will not get an interview with Ban Ki-moon from an A380.
Yes.
No, I mean, you don't get these things.
I hadn't thought about that before,
You don't get
yeah.
these things from an airline or from a fighter jet, and you get it from an airplane which is flying as fast as my grandmother is driving on a bike. So this is for me the really this part of the story which sets it apart from other technology, like normal aircraft.
Yeah.
For me, the funny thing is when I speak with people, they ask me, would you like to fly in this aircraft? And is it not boring for you to be on ground here? But it's absolutely not boring. First of all, I couldn't fly 117 hours. When I flew 12 hours, I thought, wow, well, I'm happy to land, okay?
Yeah.
But to be a little bit the co-pilot, or to lead everybody here, to try to sync with the pilot was a fantastic adventure for me. And really, I had never the idea to be, wanting to fly in this aircraft, but I'm very happy to have been able to make it here and to help the pilot from this position. Because if you are in the cockpit, you fly two pilots, a captain and a senior first officer, and it's a teamwork. So here it was a pilot and an MCC. So fantastic. So it's almost as if we would be in the aircraft.
Do you want to jump in?
Yes, just to add to Raymond, I think piloting is the one thing, and the other thing is the MCC and the planning behind it. I think this interface of having the MCC and the pilot, this connection, this was the interesting thing in this project. It's a CEO flying, being the pilot, being the explorer, being the pusher, and we on ground, we are trying to get it safe, and yes, we explore new things, but always have a plan B, and and then on top of that you have the pilot as a human being, and so our connection was very close. I think so, at least with the pilots, and to establish that it took quite a while to understand them, and they're both totally different. Yeah, so if you're flying with André, it's completely different than with Bertrand.
Big characters.
So you really have to adapt to the pilot and their needs, and that's actually the challenge here in the MCC, because the one has this, he's flying a bit better, but he needs more on that side, and as it's really was fantastic. This environment we could create with our Capcoms, the mission engineers, with the meteorologists, with everybody, with the engineers, our setup to achieve that long duration flights and having the pilot healthy in the end, that he even said he could continue.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That 116-hour and 52-minute flight, I think that was amazing to see André come out and actually look pretty fit. Need a little bit of a shave, but otherwise, I think it was fine. It's hard to. This is a tough question to answer, but if there's a single moment of this round the world mission that is one that will forever remain in your memory, what is it?
Actually, for me, it's this moment now. It's having it achieved. It's fantastic. our thoughts 5 years ago when we discussed about all the challenges we will face, that we're going to fly in Pacific and how do we going to do it, and think about the strategy and pilot health and all the things he has to do in the air, we were like, oh my God, this is nearly impossible. And now it's the moment really when we pass the line, the longitude of today on the airport. We achieved it, and that's so great to experience. And up to now I had several other moments in this round the world flight, but now this moment is really the greatest.
For me personally, the greatest moment was the first interview with Ban Ki-moon.
Yeah.
Having Bertrand flying over an ocean. I mean, how do you get over the ocean? The story just to get there and to make it over the ocean, and then being able to transfer this message we want to transfer to Ban Ki-moon, and you know that it's going to go via this satellite phone, which was developed by so many hours with the engineers. And I remember all the testing which failed initially, and then see all of these bits and pieces come together to finally transfer the message out to somebody like Ban Ki-moon.
And a very special
the highlight to me,
yeah, and a very special moment with the climate change agreements getting signed there, and all those heads of state sitting and listening in and looking at I guess the cockpit that you guys had all helped build and helped put in that
And
position.
for me, it really made the difference that it's not just flying a plane around the world, but there's something on top of that. It's trying to spread this message, and how we got to the point that we were able to address it to Ban Ki-moon over the ocean. This was the highlight for me.
And Raymond?
The highlight for me is to be part of this team since 10 years.
Yeah.
Really, as a piece, complete piece, until Friday evening. Then I will leave very happy, job done. And what I would like to say, and I think it's very important, why are we here in Monaco? It's thanks to Prince Albert II de Monaco.
Yep.
And this is really something it will remain in our hearts. His friendship, everything here we have done thanks to the foundation of Prince Albert II de Monaco, and I think this is very, very important for us. And for me, I have nothing else to say. Happy to be 10 years in this project, and happy to be here in Monaco, host of the Prince Albert II de Monaco.
Yes, it's been wonderful. He's been a real member of the team, and it's good to see him in Abu Dhabi. I'm sure he's enjoying
He was
being
here
there.
at 6 o'clock this evening.
Ah, he was.
Yeah, so it's about, I don't know, 8 hours before landing with André. It's his
It shows his
engagement.
feeling to the project. And his,
Fabulous.
Yeah,
really.
wanted to show commitment to both parts
absolutely,
of the team, which is so nice. Gentlemen, I think I should let you go back and enjoy yourselves. So I will we'll wrap up there, but we'll be speaking to some other members of the team. And in the meantime, I don't know, can we go back to the live stream?
Thank you, Carrie.
Yes, no, thank you.
You have been amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Are we still live? Yes, we are. That's important. No,
Carrie, really beautiful, huh?
Oh, thank you.
Last year we had Connors, this year we have Carrie, and really...
Just perfect.
Yeah, good combination.
Blended in right away.
Yeah.
Like 100% fit from the first moment, yeah.
Like I said, you guys made it easy.
I had to learn how to understand your fast.
It's like the stock market from New York.
That's true, but you guys, it seems like from generally now, you guys, I completely understand me. It's a cakewalk. And now we have the mission engineers. Schnapps. And we have schnapps?
We just hand over the microphone to the mission engineers.
Sorry, what?
Good luck.
Thank you.
1, 2, 1, 2. I can't hear
You
you.
don't have any. Excellent. All right. Well, then that's okay. We can take care of it from Monaco. We've got lots of people to talk to here. Do we need to crowd around the? Here, scoot in closer, sir. Yeah.
have to sit down and open
My excuse is heels. I think we have a there we go. I was gonna say, so we're good on the cameras. I feel like we should give credit to the beautiful sign that we have.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
I know. It only took one electrical engineer and one is Michael mechanical.
Yeah.
Mechanical
Sort of.
engineer to.
And he's a father.
And he's a father, so it was. I don't know. Does that make him more adept at putting up a sign, or
whatever's coming up?
whatever coming up? But this marks a very important point, which is the 40,000 kilometers. Yes. Anyway, we've got. Over 40,000 kilometers. This is the mission engineering team. We've got Capcom. Well, you've all been Capcom at one point or another, haven't you? Yes. So the capsule communicator in that very important position. So I guess maybe I should ask, what is the single most important thing that you have had to say to either Bertrand or Andre during these flights?
Speed.
Constant flow.
It's over now.
Try the fondue. Look in the big Swiss box. What's the fondue? No, raclette.
Yeah.
He knew where it was.
He knew where it was.
He took it.
He had on
He
it.
left over his jacket and it was cold all night, only to have a raclette box there.
Ah, okay, excellent. So what is we were talking to Raymond and Michi and Christophe about sort of the highlights and the challenges of being in their position. What are some of the challenges and highlights of of being with Solar Impulse for you guys?
You start. You have the microphone.
Oh yeah, I was just going to say you definitely have to use the mic. You have to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, say again.
Let's
Sorry, I did not listen to you.
I think there's been a few too much.
Well, I think
there we go.
I can answer this question, at least a part of it. I think one of the biggest tasks, if you're talking to the pilot, is to feel the situation the pilot is in. So you have to understand if he is stressed, if he's in a good mood or in a bad mood, if he's having a high workload or, let's say, easy situation at the moment. I think this is important that you somehow feel the situation and know how you can talk to the pilot. So yeah, it's not a good idea to talk to him if he's really busy and he cannot listen to you. So
yeah, can't concentrate.
And it's also wrong to make a joke if you don't have time for the joke or if the pilot is, let's say, tired.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the most challenging things, that you have to feel the situation. Hi, Wim.
The Belgian chorus in the background. Oh, we'll have him on later, or maybe sooner. I think it might be sooner.
Yeah, you have to.
Given the
You guys are
trajectory
great.
So almost a bit of a therapist's role. Then it's sort of sort of understanding his emotions and.
Well, I think understanding is enough, so we don't have to, analyze it in detail, but just to understand the situation and to, feel it.
React to it.
No, I think important for the pilot is to feel that the MCC is very confident in his future, and that he can rely on us. And if he feels confident, he can also sleep well. And I think it was one of the important points of all these flights, that he can get some rest from time to time to be fit for the last part of the flight.
Yeah, so very important to send that message that you guys were in control of the situation. And I always, whenever I heard you guys speaking on Capcom, you were always sort of quiet voice, very patient, never too quick. Always, sometimes with a bit of a joke, usually Eve.
I never make jokes.
You never make jokes. No, absolutely not. It was sort of, you set a certain tone in the front room.
Yeah, it depends on the situation fully. I mean, you can make jokes of them. I mean, you can do a lot of jokes, but at a certain time, it's maybe not a good idea to do so.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I had this situation at the arrival of Sevilla, when this formation, the Spanish formation came.
Patrulla Aguila,
Aguila came, and he did not want to turn, or he was just watching all those. Yeah, he was watching all these things going on and did not concentrate. So maybe
Sometimes you have to tell him concentrate, and it's not always an easy task. I mean, in the end, it's your boss,
Yeah.
but it's the pilot,
Yeah.
and you have to feel if it's now okay what he's doing or not. Sometimes you just have to be strict, and then it's working out.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is sometimes really difficult, I think, because they are not just the pilots; they are president and CEO at the same time, and this makes it sometimes very, very difficult. Because, I mean, we are. I don't know. I have not that much experience in aviation industry and as a pilot, so when I say something to Andre, for example, who has enormous experience as a fighter pilot and also for the helicopters, he has really a lot of experience, but he doesn't get the feeling of the planning situation and what we are planning to. So you always have to be very careful in explaining all the situation, why we are doing it like this, and then they are calm. So this is quite important to explain why we want something. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes you also cheated, you know.
You cheated?
Yeah, of course.
What?
Yeah, for instance, I said to Bertrand, you know, flight director said, you have to keep level. And then he just did. I mean,
Oh, the cat's out of the bag now. It's good that we don't have any more flights. So
Yeah,
you're like,
exactly.
oh, I'm not listening to you guys anymore. And Julian?
Well, about the cheating, like once I remember just Andre, once we gave him some advice to do this and that, and then he didn't respond. And after a minute or later, he said, "Oh, such a big telemetry delay right now. Oh, I missed that." So I think it's a fair game, and yeah, it's a nice play.
I suppose they have they each have their own characteristics.
Sure.
I know this is a tough question to answer, but is there a highlight of the round the world expedition, or a special moment, or some aspect of it that will be something that when you're all, you know, a decade from now, 2 decades from now, we'll think back on and remember it?
Yeah, as you say, it's a difficult question because there are a lot of experiences I will remember. But sure, if you have a tough situation, a difficult situation to handle, then you will remember it for sure.
Yeah.
But you will also remember, let's say, situations where you have a good talk, talking about something totally different, which is not connected to the flight itself, but yeah, the situation allowed it to talk about it. So I remember good talks, for example, with Bertrand, where he talked about his adventure with the balloon. So that was something, yeah, you know, he had time. He was in a holding for several hours, so he could explain a lot. So yeah, I remember that, for example. But I also remember tough situations where we had strong wind to handle. Especially also in the last flight, we had turbulence to handle, and that is also an intense situation for us here in the MCC, because we try to help, but I mean, our means are limited. We can watch and monitor, but we also have a delay. But still, yeah, this is something you remember, and I think it's also that you remember, for example, or I personally also remember very much the talks I had with Andre when he crossed the Pacific, or from Nagoya to Hawaii. We talked about flight strategy while he was in the middle of the Pacific, so that's quite weird, but I will remember it. Yeah, that was great.
He was describing it as a tiny rock in the middle of the Pacific earlier. So yeah, I think that was. He probably remembers all those conversations as well. Anyone else? Lila? Eve?
A special memory about the project itself. I mean, it's a huge team project, and it's unbelievable, the passion, all the people involved. I mean, what they dedicated to this project is just crazy. I mean, it's not a normal 8 to 5 job. And I can remember several situations where we were really under pressure, where we really thought now the project is over, and then if you really have people fighting all together, you can really achieve great things. I mean, we had, in my time in the engineering, we had a lot of those situations. We broke the wing spar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a tough situation there. It was my first biggest tough situation. more to come, but also Nagoya, where we thought, oh, it's maybe over now. I mean, what the people or the team did there, it's just amazing. I mean, they went immediately back, they produced spare parts, and not even 20 hours later, there were the spare parts designed, produced, tested, and installed somehow.
Yeah.
And this is only possible if people really give everything for this project.
Yeah, and really care.
And really care, yeah. I mean, you see really people working, their ass off here to achieve this goal, and this is, I think, quite unique.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that very much. It was one of the first things I noticed when I started working with all of you guys, that everybody takes a great deal of responsibility for whatever part or whatever aspect of the project that they've worked on, whether it's
and you never or barely have a boss to tell you what to do. There's just some work which has to be done, and no one tells you you have to plan a flight now from here to there, or you have to test those parts. It's just everyone knows that it has to be done, and it will be done. And then it's your responsibility. I mean, you have all the freedom you want, how you want to do it, or how you want to solve the problem, but it just has to be solved.
Yeah.
And this is also quite special in this project, I think.
Christoph?
Yeah, I think I will mostly remember the incredible team here in Monaco for a lot of years, because there were 15, 20 fully different people in the MCC. But we were able to work together, and it's just a fantastic experience. And the second thing I remember for sure is how you get near to the pilot with the time. You see him sleeping, you don't see him by chance on privacy, but you live a little bit with him.
Yeah.
He has his small flat in the aircraft, and really you go with him the whole flight. And it's very impressive how it feels near.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the guardian angels, as
Exactly.
the pilots' wives like to call all of you. Lila, Julian?
Yes, I think this is a good point. The point of responsibility, or the pilots. The situation with the pilot, that we are really close to him. This is something special, because we feel somehow responsible also for the pilot, because it's not just an aircraft which is flying, it's a human being in there. So it's kind of tough for me to plan these flights and to say, okay, we feel confident enough to somehow risk a pilot's life. So this is a high risk project, and every flight was difficult in another way, but they were not easy going, with an experimental aircraft across the oceans, across the desert, across the mountains. So it's always, this is for me something I will remember my whole life, because you take responsibility of another human's life. So this is really, really tough for me.
Yeah.
But I think it worked out quite well, and together we managed somehow to take good decisions. So.
Well, the pilots are both safely on the ground in Abu Dhabi. I'm sure they're celebrating fully, and probably, I think Bertrand's probably looking forward to a bit of rest and maybe a massage after all that. No rest? No massage? All right, no.
No, he mentioned it earlier. He missed last time a good party when he was getting a massage after the Pacific flight.
Okay. So, no, he's going to skip that for enjoy the party. Julian?
I kind of joined last minute, and all the stuff which was said, like the good team, the spirit, the responsibility you get right from the start, that fit. And, well, the intimate situations that were already described before, especially when the pilot's sleeping and we have the shift handover, and you come in as a new shift and you're Capcom, and you have those 5 words talking to him in between those sleeping patterns. That somehow it's special. I think you don't get it somewhere else. So you're the only person talking to him, and he just wants to sleep. You want to make sure that he can sleep, and that's special.
And we flew around the world.
Yeah, skull to that. I should let you guys get back to the festivities, and then I think maybe we'll see if we can get some of the weather guys or something else in. Because anyway, but off you go. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I think now we are going to maybe rustle up some of the weather guys or the air traffic controllers. We'll see if we can do that. Ah, excellent. I think we're going to do a team picture. Are we going to have some live footage of that, or should I keep chatting? Excellent. Well, just a quick reminder of what has happened. We have the first solar-powered airplane to fly around the world, so the first airplane without fuel to fly around the world. Quite a special moment. Bertrand Piccard and André Borschberg have flown over 40,000 kilometers, so the circumference of the Earth is about 40,000 kilometers, so they essentially have flown the circumference of the Earth and are now in Abu Dhabi. Every single leg of this flight has been challenging. There was, of course, André's flight across the Pacific. 5 days, 5 nights, long time to be in a very small space. And then Bertrand's most recent flight, which was very challenging because of the thermals. I think we are actually going to cut and show some of the footage of the team photo.
Avec les verres pleins.
Recule.
Auf Schweizerdeutsch. Auf Schweizerdeutsch.
Ah, okay, wir machen noch runter machen.
I want to leave Please, caméra.
Vas-y, recule derrière moi.
Allez, ils arrivent tous.
Okay, I'll take this line.
Awesome.
Ok. Ah oui. Faut tout virer. Parce qu'on fait la photo là.
Ouais, mais tout virer, ça va être fast.
Non. Coming.
What? Bon, girls, yeah, girls.
Corey, as well.
Corey, hey.
Gary! You are just beautiful.
Yes, of course. You too. We don't sleep about 3 or 5 days. We don't remember, but we are so nice.
Max.
Women power.
Wait, There's a bubble.
We're good.
Passez pas dans la 3. La 3 est là. La 3 est là. La 2 est là.
Ça, on l'enlève.
Celle-là.
Ouais, surtout celle-là, ouais.
Mike, notice pas.
Nico. Attends, on est filmé.
Si, cassé.
C'est live ça, on est là.
Ah ouais. Mais c'est la fin, les mecs. Hein.
This is my job. I take pleasure in that, please. chaises, ils sont partis. C'est bon. Good? Project manager, okay, ready?
Yep. Okay, and then we're going to come back. Okay. Yeah, where do you, okay. So, along the line. Yes.
Okay,
Et merci beaucoup. Alors on va pouvoir faire la photo.
J'ai besoin de prendre quelque chose.
Moi, je peux te faire carré hein, si tu veux pour le lancement.
Okay, and okay, all right. Something.
Attends, je te
Point a camera at me then.
Ouais, merci Max.
Okay, no.
We are going to be doing a team photo in a few minutes, but in the meantime, we're going to show you some of the highlights of the landing. So here is a best of video of that.
It's not because it's a short taxi that it's going to be an easy operation. We do expect wind and we have a lot of media around. So I need everybody to focus.
Please go. Sorry, what? What did he say? All right. And we just, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that best of the landing, and we are going to be arranging the team photo. So sorry about all the noise.
Vraiment que j'ai la vision sur les stickers. C'est pour Michel, cette photo, faisons un grand espace, s'il vous plaît.
Non, c'est pour nous.
Je kiffe grave. Voilà, ceux qui sont derrière, il y a des chaises. Les petits viennent devant. Mais on est là déjà. Everybody, so if you don't see my eyes, it's not good.
I see nothing.
Okay, everybody.
Non mais David, cache-moi, c'est nous derrière, s'il te plaît.
David, on a dit qu'il fallait pas qu'il... Another one.
Yeah, super, super.
Everybody smile.
To the pioneering spirit and political courage. We made it!
Thank you, everybody.
Quoi? Ça, tu le connais mal.
Voilà, moi je vous propose un plan des deux groupes. Non. Celui-là il est en live.
Maintenant
faire un live de ceux qui font les lives. Bien joué l'objectif dans le truc. On fait quoi là? Mais c'est déconné, ça fait raison, non? Il y avait une mais dans le champ.
I do feel like there are a lot of cameras trained on me right now. I mean, I sort of max out at 3. Do I looking at camera 3? Excellent. Well, I think we are going to wrap it up there. As you see, it's been a great celebration. It is a great celebration here at the Mission Control Center in Monaco and also in Abu Dhabi. I want to thank you for watching Solar Impulse TV and for following the Round the World mission. It's been a real pleasure to be your eyes and ears on the ground here in Monaco. I've been told we were going to be doing the best of as well. I just want to remind you that while Bertrand and André have finished this Round the World mission, it is definitely not the end of the story. There is definitely more to come. And we hope that it inspires you to go out and challenge the norms, think outside the box, and maybe invent some sort of crazy airplane of your own. And of course, to push for a cleaner and better world. And I think, hopefully, am I allowed to wrap up? All right, I'm going to wrap up with the words of Jules Verne. They're actually on the wall here at the MCC, and they are, all that is impossible remains to be achieved. Merci et bon vol.
Je vous donne le go pour le départ de Solar Impulse.
And this was a scene in Abu Dhabi.
Dans ce journal également.
Touches us deep in our heart.
Hotel India Bravo, turning final, 02 right. Clear to land runway 02 right. Thank you very much, Hotel India Bravo.
Okay, Bertrand, readiness is done. You can proceed.
All engines running, max power.
Main wheel lift up. Wow, great. Finally in the air again.
Our hearts, our soul, our love are with you.
Yeah, we confirm we cancel.
Don't confirm, flight is cancelled. We go back to the tent, unfortunately, but that's life, huh?
A lone pilot named Andre Borschberg is strapped into the tiny cockpit in a fragile solar-powered plane, and he's only about 1,000 kilometers away from his destination.
Andre, if I can ask you how you're feeling after all that time. You broke a world record in terms of solo flight a few hours ago. How are you holding up?
Well, first of all, it's absolutely magnificent to be up here and to have, the possibility to fly there.
And if an airplane can fly day and night without fuel, the world, of course, can be much cleaner.
I am inspired by your pioneering spirit, and while you are making history, we have also made the history today. More than 175 countries signed the climate change agreement.
Hi Bertrand, it's Richard. How are you?
Well, it's a feeling that you know because you have personally made also this type of adventures.
Good morning, Sevilla!
c'est une belle celle-là.
Bonne chance.